Guys, it's me, Patrick McCormick, and yeah, I'm a student here at Q University, a senior basically. I'm actually thinking about doing a web video tonight and doing what most people do on YouTube. This called challenge that I've been dying to do ever since I saw it. I want to do the Charlie challenge. Now, this challenge is a little dangerous, but really, in my opinion, when I read the research so far, it really wouldn't sound that bad, actually. And nothing's going to come out of it, no ramifications, because I will make sure this is all fixed and that nothing happens. I might be starting a YouTube channel possibly, and I can't wait to do that if I decide to do that. Basically, I'll call myself Jimmy the Gem, because this city is Gem City. In Gem City, Quincy, Illinois, what better place to start a YouTube channel than with you and yours truly? And I know what you're saying. Why am I making a video tonight? Simple. Because everyone's going to complex night, and it's something I'm not interested in. But at the end of the day, when they're gone, I can do the video and, have to won't suffer from any hecklers because, well, people don't like sometimes the way I say things or whatever. But, I want people to understand that I want to make this video to see if it really does exist and if it is real for me. Because at the end of the day, I want people to understand this stuff is real and that, yeah, it can hurt you, but it can also answer the hard, tough questions that we never even will know or have never even known before. And also, I want to know what my questions answers are. Because really, at the end of the day, do we all want our answers soon? Yes. Do we want to know who we're going to marry? Yeah. Do we want to know what car we're going to drive? Possibly. But in my opinion, yes, because I never had one. Do we also want to know if we're going to be a success or a failure? That's the big question. But the real reason I'm doing this to see if this challenge is real or BS. And honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I want to understand if this is real, and if it's not, I'm going to call out the person who made this challenge. And it's because if it is, it is. I mean, if it's true, I believe. And I'm not saying I don't believe, but I want to believe this to be true because I do believe in the paranormal. I believe in the ghosts, and I believe in everything. I believe in God, and you know what? All that stuff is raveled together in the universe and what we are right now. And that's the big question is, what happens, when you do something that, when you go to another realm and you dwell on it and, want to get something back from it. That's what the Charlie Challenge does. It basically is a spirit, and when you do that, you get to ask the questions that you want answered. And people are saying, well, isn't that kind of crazy? What's so crazy about it? I mean, you ask a spirit questions, and yes, people are going to be, skeptics, and they're going to say this is BS, and I'm doing this, and I'm this crazy, whatever. But I'm not. I'm willing to try it. I want to try it. I accept the punishment, and you know what? At the end of the day, I want people to see this is real. Because many people out there are saying, well, this is just junk. This is BS. This is junk science. This is just wasting people's money and time and effort on this stuff. No, I want to do this for the truth. And yes, people have done it for the wrong reasons, and I'm not doing it for that. I won't. I'm not. I want people to understand there is life after death, and that there are things out there we cannot see, we cannot control, and we cannot fathom right now. We need to know what is out there, otherwise we'll never know, and we never will unless we do stuff like this. And yeah, it may be crossing the line, some people, but to me, it's opening a door to find, well, not opening the door, but opening the realm to something that could help understand what we could be in the future as well. That's where the future answers come in when I ask those questions like, who will I marry? What car will I drive? Will I be a success or a failure? That's what we want in life. Are those answers to those certain things in life that we just don't know. And that if we don't know, how will we know? We won't. Unless we ask and do this challenge, we need to understand that there could be ramifications, and I accept that. Because you know what? As a man, you got to be willing to accept the consequences of your actions, whether they be dealing with the human world or another realm. We all have to live with it and suffer what we have gotten. And I'm willing to do that. Because as a person, most importantly, should I say, not human, but a person that's willing to try anything to find the truth, I will do that. I will certainly do that. And that's what tonight's mission's about, is to do something to find truth. And that, my friends, is where the Charlie Charlie challenge comes in, when I summon that spirit to understand there could be life out there that we just don't know. I mean, do we want to see what's out there? Yes. It's a beautiful life out there. Life after death we don't know about. And if we don't know about it, if we don't do this. Which is important to everybody, and yeah, it could. But are we willing to accept that to know what out there that we may not see? At the end of the day, we want people to know what is really out there. That's why I'm doing this. And, you know, I want people to understand I'm open-minded, and that this may be people see this as stupid, that, oh, you're doing this just because you're getting attention. No, I'm not. I want to do this to find truth. That's my main reason. If people think I'm doing something just to be evil or whatever, my aim basically is to try to understand. That's why we have to do this. And I'm cut out in and out. At the end of the day, this is why I'm doing this Charlie Charlie challenge tonight, and make sure those questions are answered, and to make sure we, or should I say I, can have those answers, and that show everyone you don't have to do this. You just have to understand that there is something out there, and we just got to accept it as it is. If you don't, that's up to you. What I'm doing it is for just to find truth, and that's basically it. And you get your own opinion, but that's what I'm doing it for. I believe in what I believe, and I respect everyone else's beliefs, whether they may be wrong or right. At the end of the day, we live in a world where freedom of religion and freedom of expression should be basically intertwined together and be shown as respectful, except for some forms, but most of all should be shown respect, and basically just, not be demeaned at. At the end of the day, the Charlie Charlie challenge is dangerous, but it's also a reward, because you don't know what could really be behind your future. You may never know until it happens. I mean, don't you want to know if something's going to happen to you, and then you know? Because that's how much time you'll have. I mean, I'm just making an example, but that's just to be, looking for the future. And I want to understand if this challenge is real or not, and that's another reason why I'm doing this, because many YouTubers out there thinking this challenge is basically really, really dangerous and we shouldn't do it. Well, I'm going to throw my hand in the ring, and I will do it. As I said, I accept the punishment. At the end of the day, we got to find out if this is real or if this is, BS. If it is, it is what it is. But if it's real, I believe, and that's all I can say. I mean, at the end of the day, we as people have to try new things out, whether they may be bad or good for us. It's all part of the human experience. That's what we have to do. In my belief, that's worth getting the truth, and yes, that's what it means. And to get the truth, that Charlie Charlie challenge, where I get it from, I'll do it. And that's what I'm doing tonight. And I'll release another video out tonight to make sure of capturing what I'm doing, and make sure that if you see anything in that room, please tell me. And or on Facebook about this, because when that video goes out and you see what happens, you're going to see why life after death is real and not just a bunch of baloney like everyone else says. Because at the end of the day, there's stuff out there, and they hurt you. They can help you, but just want to be helping themselves. But we don't know. That's why I show this that there is life after death, and really, or help, maybe, and understood. And at the end of the day, that's what I'm doing. Sorry about that. I'll be prepping for the challenge. I'll be doing making sure, and I'm doing it by myself, by the way, or I could find somebody, but I don't know if that's the case, can be the case or not. So, but I'm doing it by myself. I'm planning on doing it by myself and making sure this goes on without a hitch, and I will be able to show life after death is real, and maybe proves people wrong. That's risk, but there's also that reward. Now, I hope you have a great time here, and I hope you have a great time at the complex. Gino Grivetti is a great man, and he's going to do great things this year. But as for me, tonight I'm doing this challenge, doing it for you people, University. Go Hawks! Hawks! And well, this is Jimmy the Gem, and I'm signing off, and I like to say, be you, be unique, and be be above. Oh wait, no, be a hawk above. That's right. I said it. Okay. Bye. See ya.